Hello everybody, welcome to the John Show. My name is John, this is my show, and we are back in Morrowind, a strategy guide. Click the thing to see what went down in the previous episode. Also, I figured out what went wrong with enchanting. Even if I use an enchanter, my skill has to be over 50 to give me the option constant effect. I don't think I'm going to get there, but no worries, I don't believe we're going to need it. We're getting close to the endgame here, but before we do, I want to make sure I'm dressed to impress. I'm standing in front of Tel Fear, residents of one Divaith Fear and his wives. To get here, just teleport from the Mages Guild to Sadrith Mora, then swim or fly southwest towards this island here. Upon entering, we meet Beta Fear. She is one of Divaith's, wives? Okay, here's the deal. Divaith Fear is some kind of alchemist, sorcerer, wizard, file of some kind. He cloned himself 4 times, but made them female, then he married them. Downstairs, we find a locked and trapped chest. Inside, it holds some Dwemer coins and a numbered key. There are 8 keys in total, and each one opens a different chest spread throughout the home and the Corpusarium below. I did this out of order, so just know if you have a high enough lockpick skill or spell, you can forget all this key business. This is Delta Fear, another clone wife, and here is the Corpusarium. This is where Divaith keeps all the people infected with the Corpus disease. We'll be coming back here later. Upstairs, we'll need to be able to levitate to reach Divaith. This is typical of Telvanni architecture. They are the native Dunmeri magic faction after all. We also meet Alpha. Wait a minute. Alpha, Beta, Delta. He made sorority girls. There he is, Divaith Fear. Certified clone fucker. You can see he's dressed in his finest Daedric regalia. This is the only full set of Daedric armor you can find in one go. You can collect all the pieces separately, but it is a slog. And a couple of those pieces are dependent on the RNG gods smiling down on you, so here you go. Divaith Fear has a ton of HP, and he's wearing the best armor in the game, so be prepared for a fight. I made this spell called Nuke off camera. It does 50 damage for 5 seconds. It still took me almost 3 minutes to defeat him. Now, sure, it's not an easy spell to cast, but I ended up having to use my sword because it was faster. Now you see this notification? With this character's death, the thread of prophecy is severed. Restore a saved game or persist in the doomed world you have created. The first time I saw this, I thought I would walk outside and the sky would be blood red, NPCs would burst into flames, babies walking backwards up walls. None of that happened. All this means is you've killed an NPC that the game sees as essential to completing the game. They are a main quest giver and serve to progress key moments of the main story. We don't need all that. We certainly don't need old clone fucker here. Loot his shit. Loot all his shit. Grab these soul gems. Oh, she mad. I found this golden door. Once open, there's this chick, Delina Mandas. She's part of a completely separate mission. She's safe here. I ain't got time for this. I head back to my house in Balmora. I need to drop some things off before we make our next move. Not because I'm over encumbered, I just don't want to clog up my inventory. I go and repair all my new gear. Then I head to the Mages Guild teleporter and go to Vivek. I don't know what his deal is. I'm not wearing any Ordinator armor. I guess he's just mad at dying all the time. Stay mad. The fastest way to get through the individual cantons here in Vivek is to avoid them. As I fly towards Vivek, I realized I forgot to do something. The entire reason I went after Azura's Star in the first place. I'm gonna trap the soul of a god. I go back and grab this 6th House Bell Hammer. It's not the best weapon, it's heavy, it has terrible enchanting stats, but damn it if I don't like how it looks. I make Thor with shock damage 5 points for 5 seconds, soul trap for 5 seconds. Really, I just needed to empty Azura's Star. I'm gonna fill her back up again right quick. Now, back to Vivek to see Vivek. I ain't gonna lie, if I made my own city, I'd name it after myself too. Quick history lesson. The Dunmer of Morrowind used to be golden color. Back then, Morrowind was called Resdayn, and the Dunmer were called Chimer. Then the whole tribunal thing happened. The Chimer stopped worshipping Azura and worshipped Vivec, Almalexia, and Sotha Sil instead. As punishment, Azura changed the Chimer's skin to gray and their eyes to red. Almalexia, using her powers, stayed golden. Sotha Sil stayed gray. And Vivec chose to be both. A sort of running theme with Vivec. If you know, you know. Vivec doesn't take long to kill, but damn if he don't hit like a school bus. Little inside humor there. Remind me sometime, I'll tell you about the time I got hit from behind by a school bus and they blamed me for the accident. Now that he's dead, loot his body. This is what we came for, this unique Dwemer artifact. Without it, we can't beat the main quest. I'm gonna take his homework too, but these aren't necessary. Shorter video today, I had some footage that didn't work for some reason, so next time we'll tackle that stuff. I'd say after the next episode, we'll be ready to backdoor this bad boy. Get your mind out of the gutter. But we'll get into all of that next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you like what you're seeing, like what you're seeing. Remember, we're the little guy, so help us punch up. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more. Hit the little bell down there, do all the little bell thingies. Share this with other people who you think might like my weird videos. And as always, thank you for watching The John Show. My name is John. This was my show. I appreciate you taking the time. You take care now.